The actor who plays Lyle Menendez in Monsters tells People he believes the brothers didn't have a fair chance at a second trial in 1996. Nicholas Alexander Chavez is all for the renewed efforts to free the Menendez brothers. Chavez, 25, played Lyle Menendez in Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. And as the series has propelled the brothers' 1990 case back into the media, Chavez tells People he's very glad that progress could be made sooner rather than later. What I feel 100% confident saying is that they didn't have a fair chance at a second trial. The judge didn't allow any of the evidence about sexual abuse to enter into the second trial. Chavez says of the 1996 trial against Eric, now 53, and Lyle, now 56, related to the 1989 murders of their parents Jose and Kitty Menendez. The 1996 trial ended with the brothers being convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole, 3 years after their first trial ended in a deadlock. Chavez continues, what does the case become at that point? The case becomes, okay, did they kill their parents or not? Which they never argued that in court. They were never trying to say that they didn't kill Jose and Kitty. They were only ever trying to explain why. And so really, you have the first case, which ended in a hung jury in 1993. And then you have the second case in 1996, which wasn't really justice, was it? Because you didn't allow all the evidence to be entered. Chavez is referring to the highly contentious claims Eric and Lyle made in the aftermath of their parents' deaths, that they were physically and sexually abused by their father. As more than 30 of their family members reiterated in an October 16 press conference, the boys lived in constant fear of their father, who was the head of RCA Records at the time of his death. The press conference came after Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon said his office is considering new evidence filed by Eric and Lyle's defense lawyers last year and is keeping an open mind about the case. The fact that we're coming back to this case to at the very least re-examine it properly is a really, really good thing, Chavez says, and I am very glad for that. The renewed interest in the brothers' case is inextricably linked to Monsters' premiere on Netflix last month. However, the brothers have expressed their opposition to how their story was told. Eric called the show a dishonest portrayal of the tragedies surrounding our crime in a Facebook post published days after the show's premiere. I believed we had moved beyond the lies and ruinous character portrayals of Lyle, he wrote as he said there are blatant lies rampant in Monsters. Cooper Cook, who played Eric in the show, told Variety of the statement, I sympathize with him, I empathize with him. I get it, I understand how he feels, and I stand by him. At the New York City premiere of Grotesque Furry, Chavez shared a similar sentiment to his co-star. I really sympathize with the brothers, the fact that this was the most traumatic moment of their life, and then having that put on television for the world to see. He told People, I would imagine that would be incredibly heavy.